everybody. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. Let's start the recording for the podcast. Here we go. So welcome to the channel. If you are a new subscriber, if this is your first time tuning into Daily Vibration, I want to welcome you. My name is Cosmo, and we are doing a Daily Vibration for Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021. Keeping in mind that energy is fluid, which means whenever you click on this video, if the message resonates, then you take what you need. If it does not resonate, then you leave what you do not, okay? So let's take a look and see what's going on in the vibration today. So the message today is, what do you really want? And then what's stopping you from going after what you want? What do you really want? And then the next question is, what's stopping you? All right, so that's the message today. Question is, what do you really want and what is stopping you today? Okay, so vibrating today on March 3rd, 2021, you have the actual date sequence vibrating on 11, which reduces down to the number 2. All right, that's just, okay, if we're doing the actual date itself, that master number 11, the number 2, all right? We also have master number 33 in the date, as well as master number 22 in the date today. We got the cluster of 3s today, and we got a cluster of 2s today. So let's just break this down. You have 0 in the date, which is definitely telling you that we are vibrating in the spiritual year, okay? So 0 definitely represents some type of inherent spiritual nature, okay? Or some inherent just natural spiritual energy, okay? We got 33 in the date, which is the 3rd month and the 3rd day, right? So you have 33 vibrating today, which is a massive number, by the way. So within the number 33 today, you can see an increase in your mental alertness, okay? So you can see that you just show up with it today, honey. Now, I do want to put into the atmosphere to let you know that's going to have to be disciplined energy, though. You're going to have to work with that energy, okay? It's just not going to pop off like that. You're going to have to be disciplined with it, okay? Now, the discipline part is going to be able to tap into your imagination as well as literally being able to tap into the physical world also, all right? Now, I want to say within this master number 33 too, you can find that some people are quite antisocial today. So, you know, be mindful that energy's in the air also, right? You also have double 2s popping up in the day today, which is keen sense, sharp intuitive ability, sharp perception today, okay? Sharp perception today, especially if you're an empath, all right? You just need to be able to discern, all right? Which means that you're going to be walking into a room and you can read everything that just happened in the room today, okay? So super sensitive energy in the atmosphere today with the double 2s. You got 1 popping off in 2021, which is the key to your communication skills and how you're going to express it, okay? Number 1 vibrates on the physical plane. So we are talking about, when we talk about the physical plane, we're talking about the doing plane. We're talking about body language. We're talking about motivation. We're talking about being organized. We're talking about the material aspect of things, right? We're also talking about learning through sacrifice. Like, you're going to have to learn, okay, through doing, making mistakes, all right? So that's in the atmosphere today. So just know that. With the double 11s, however, you're going to have to balance your expression of self today, all right? And avoid negative people today. So you want to watch the hazes, the gargamels, okay? As well as the narcissist and the energy vampire in the atmosphere today. Now, the sun is in Pisces, okay, which means that it's going to be about servitude as well as illusions and imagination. What aspect are you tapping into? You still seeing illusions when you're not paying attention to them red flags, or you paying attention to the red flags and using your imagination to create something different for you, right? Keeping in mind that Pisces energy also brings an understanding as well as you being able to tap into your transcendence, your spiritual aspect of self, right? Now, let me just make sure that you know this, right? We got some more emotional energy in the atmosphere today with Scorpio, okay? The moon is in Scorpio today. Emotional sensitivity is going to be the name of the game today, as well as being able to read what's not being said. You know how people can tell you a whole bunch of stuff by what they don't say, all right? Now, let me just tell you this today. You are the master of your own universe. You are not supposed to be boggled down, oppressed, or suppressed by any of the numerology or any of the zodiac sign, okay? You are that dot in the middle. The sun, you know, the circle, the sun, the symbol, that dot in the middle, that is you. You direct the energy of where it needs to go. Mastery is going to be the key, because you are not here to be defined by any of these houses, any of these zodiac signs. You're supposed to master, okay, all of these archetypes, rise above it, okay, and be the alchemist that you are. This is how this is done, okay? All we looking at is energetic patterns and how you, my love, the master, is able to create within this energetic pattern, okay? Because come on, we are in a matrix here, okay? You are in a limitation prison in this third dimensional realm. You're dealing with dual energies constantly. Mastery of the mind and mastery of your emotions is going to be key as you are moving throughout this energy, right? Now, let's talk about March. Okay, March vibrates on the number 7, not because it's a third month means that it's the number 3. March vibrates on the number 7 as far as the geometry breakdown is concerned, if we're using the English language, right? Now, I want to say, keep it in mind, this month or the number 7 could really bring in a balance of your powerhouse. We're talking about your 7 chakra systems here, okay? We're talking about you being able to balance self. Now, keeping in mind, this is a journey. For some people, you can find that you can balance, a particular chakra in a couple of days, just depending if you've been working on that for a while, if that's just naturally something that comes effortlessly to you. Some people, it may take you a year or so to balance a particular chakra, depending on what trauma or what baggage you're carrying within that area. So mastering yourself, okay, within this energy, the month of March can help you with that, with the vibration on the number 7, balancing your center points, your energetic points, your 7 energetic points, and mastering yourself. That's the whole name of the game. It's mastering. Know thyself, and to thy own self be true, so you can free yourself from a lot of this shit. Okay, now the date number 3, we talked about that. This is the gateway to the mental plane. So we talked about that communication between you recognizing that you have an intuitive nature, you also have a mental nature, and now, right, within that mental plane, now you can create mentally first. Holy Trinity manifestation, right? Father, Mother, Son, Matter, right? Father, Mother, Son, and Matter, or Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, however you want to put that Holy Trinity, okay? Now, number 5, we've been talking about this literally, okay, since the end of the year last year, but literally since January, all right? This is a year of change. All right, so you will operate in this year of change in love versus fear. Just so you know, the number 5 sits at the center of your birth chart when you're dealing with numerology, which can be tapping into heart chakra energy. So the question is, are you going to fear change, or are you going to love and embrace the change that's moving towards you, okay? Now, when we deal with soul plane energy, or if we're dealing with your spiritual plane energy, we're talking about you being able to embrace your intuition. We're talking about love. We're talking about being able to look at things from a positive aspect, or an alchemical aspect where you're able to transmute things, okay? We're also talking about being able to express yourself, whether it's artistically, okay? Spiritual independence. We're talking about wisdom here, all right? And so, what do you want? And what's stopping you from going after what you want today? What's stopping you from taking one step closer to experiencing something that you want to experience, right? Progress and success is not something that happens overnight. You got to take steps to that. Success is something that's planned. It's not something that happens overnight. You got to take steps to being successful, okay? So once again, Wednesday is vibrating on Mercury, so you have communication in the atmosphere today. If you feel you need to have a conversation, today may be the good day to do it, okay? So keeping in mind, all right, that you are responsible for your own experience. You're responsible for mastering this stuff. Also understanding that you can't be happy or sad at the same time. The question is, what do you really want today, and what's stopping you from getting it? Sensitive energy in the atmosphere today. Very, very sensitive energy in the atmosphere today. So you just want to watch how you're moving throughout the energy today, okay? What do you want? What do you really want? And what are you doing to experience or to have what you really want, right? So your message today is simple. You got throat chakra energy popping off with truth, okay? Speak your truth. What is your truth? Is your truth one with limitations, or is your truth one that's built in a limitless potential, right? What's your truth, right? And asking yourself, what do you really want? And what are you doing, okay, to get or to experience that? Grounding yourself with the earth chakra is also going to be key. Maybe taking a walk in nature today, meditation, affirmations, whatever you need to do to really train yourself mentally and emotionally is going to be the name of the game today. Making sure you're telling yourself the truth, that you are a beautiful, magnificent, wonderful, creative being, that you create your own reality, that you do not have to live in your past pain, your past trauma, your past hurt, okay? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any of that, right? You can practice literally the law of cause and effect. This is the cause. If I produce this cause, I'm going to get this effect, okay? Like if I drive drunk and I'm piss ass drunk and I know I shouldn't be on the road, the effect to that can be an accident, okay? Right, now, so my cause is if I want a successful business, right? If I do something every day towards my business, right? The effect to that is becoming successful and doing something that you enjoy and taking the steps to being able to experience a successful business, right? So success is not something that's just going to happen. You're going to have to plan, okay? Or at least unfold in your truth, okay? If you're not planning, you're going to have to unfold. Tap into your truth, okay? That's what it's saying. Communicate your truth, okay? Now, throat chakra energy is not always just about you being able to, I want to say, talk, communicate. Sometimes throat chakra energy has to do with you listening also. So be mindful of that, okay? You have your soul star chakra, which is the chakra right above your crown chakra popping up today, universal light, which means direct communication coming in from source, angels, guides, your ancestors, the elements, like whatever you want to label that energy, it is available for you to tap into all day, every day, okay? Do you know how powerful you are? Do you know how beautiful you are? Do you know how gifted and talented you are? Do you know? Do you know what you really want? Do you know what your purpose is? Do you know who you really are? Right? These are just some things to ask yourself. These are some questions for you to begin to discover the truth of who you are. You don't have to try to be a better person. You don't have to try to be better. You can just be. A lot of people are trying to be better, trying to get to a different destination because they're not being. Right? Do you know that you are uniquely, individually, fearfully, and wonderfully made? Do you know that? Do you understand that? Do you understand that just like your fingerprint, you have a unique individual print that you come into this world and into this realm with? Do you know that? Do you know that everybody here in this earth is not going to like you? Do you know that? Do you know that everybody on this earth is not going to accept you? Do you know that? Do you know that? Well, I'm going to tell you something, honey. Okay, the moment somebody else's opinion becomes more important than your opinion about yourself, you have a problem. How about you start liking you? How about you start loving you? How about you start enjoying your own company? How about you ask yourself today, what do I really want? And what's stopping me from going after it? Or what's stopping me from getting it? Ask yourself that today. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. Have a happy Wednesday, right? It is Mercury Day, Communication Day, okay? We broke all the energy down. I think I'm going to start giving you guys the flip sides to the energy. We're going to start that up again in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. So as I learn more, y'all know the deal. I'm going to share what I learned so y'all can apply it to your walk, your journey. You are your own guru, honey, okay? Know that, believe that, understand that. Understand that, overstand that, like all of the stands, okay? I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. Have a wonderful day, my loves. Bye.